During proteomics experiments, the peptide composition of a protein sample is characterized using mass spectrometry. Peptides that map to genes provide evidence for expression of that gene at the protein level. This search, Identify Genes Based on Mass Spec Evidence, returns IDs for genes based on protein expression determined by mapping mass spec peptides to the genome. The page is arranged with the search and parameters at the top, followed by a description of the search and links to information about the datasets that this search queries. There are 3 parameters to consider before running the search. Use the Experiment Sample parameter to indicate the dataset you want to search. Use the parameters minimum number of unique peptide sequences and minimum number of spectra to define the stringency that the proteomics data must meet before a gene is returned by the search. To indicate what dataset you want to search, choose it from the expandable tree. Datasets are arranged first by the organism that the protein sample was prepared from, then by the experiment, and finally by the sample. It is sometimes useful to search several datasets at once. For example, you may want to know all P. falciparum genes with evidence of expression based on mass spec peptides. It can also be useful to narrow your search to just one experiment. Let's arrange the Experiment Samples parameter to include only Merozoite stage proteomics data for P. falciparum. The remaining parameters define the amount of supporting proteomics data that must map to a gene before it is returned by the search. You can hover over the Help icon for more information. Let's set these to 5 and run the search. The search returned 469 IDs for genes that map to mass spec peptides found in the Merozoite samples. Once you have a list of genes that map to proteomics data, it is useful to view the data in the genome browser. Click on a gene ID to go to the gene page. From the gene record page, click View in Genome Browser. The browser opens with the annotated genes track showing the region containing the gene. To also view the proteomics data, go to the Select Tracks page and scroll down to the Protein Expression Evidence section to turn on the data tracks. To return to the browser, scroll back up to the top of the Select Tracks page and click on the Browser tab. The proteomics data now appears in the Genome browser. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Please contact us with any questions or suggestions.